Atta, I hear you are pushing for this ticket. It's going to come on the TV. The photograph of the two politicians that we talked about, running mate and his vice. It is about the MPP contest for leadership after Akufo-Addo, which is coming for the 2024. Atta, I hear this is your ticket.
Yes.
Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, number 1.
Yes.
And Alan Martin, the running mate.
Perfect combination.
You mean there should be no Congress?
Why should there be a Congress?
What are you talking about?
When
the MPP has a tradition. Keep the photograph there. Keep it there.
What is the tradition? When you have a sense of President Kufuor's time, 17 people in a beauty contest.
Well, that has changed. The laws have changed that to 5.
I'm telling you that it doesn't matter at all, because at the end of the day, if you put together this unbridled competition and they sink millions of cedis in the competition, you'll find that the whole system will fracture. You have splinter groups, the people who lost.
On what? There are only 5 of them who are going to run. So 4 are going to lose, 1 is going to win.
Yes.
But why don't you finish the contest and say, this is the winner, this is the second. Can we talk to the 2 of you?
Do you need a contest in this matter?
But without a contest, how would we know that Alan is first, Bawumia is second?
Why are we projecting a scenario that when it comes to MPP and you are the vice president, you become a permanent mate? You will never graduate into a driver.
That's why we need a contest.
What contest is that?
You will need them. Aliu Mahama went through the contest.
Listen.
And they always remind us.
Listen, if you look at what we have now, all the scenario, and the fact that our political fortunes have plummeted a bit. Yes, we don't need that. What we need, that the Constitution actually talks about selecting a flag bearer.
Yes, selecting, yes.
Yeah, it never said it's always a competitive.
But if you are selecting the flag bearer, please put the photograph back as Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia number 1. Why is Alan Martin number 2? Why shouldn't it be Dr. Osei Duchum?
Because of the hard fact that a lot of people are talking about, let's compensate
Alan
for all the troubles he's going through. Well, that's a way to also bring together one fact that there's one from the North, eminent person, partnered with somebody of Asante background and Fanti background, whatever it is. It's a perfect ticket. At the end of the day, you realize that Dr. Bawumia will come out as the first person who is making a bid to become a president with economics background.
Economics?
Oh, hey.
We have not had an economist before.
Who is one?
Liman was political science. Rollins was Air Force. Kufuor was law and business. Professor Mills was law. President Mahama is political science and history. Nana Akufo-Addo is law. Kwame Nkrumah was what? He was everything.
Well, so
okay.
When you say that the whole of politics should center around economics and cash is the man.
Cash
and also,
Alan. No, Cash is Alan. Alan Cash.
And listen, it's going to give us a face also that MPP is a national party. It matters to my heart.
I see it matters to a lot of people who are talking about.
And then you're going to...
what about the Medrum so? Alan Medrum so? Okay, why didn't you make this argument, Atta?
Yeah.
You are from Chibi.
Yes.
From the backyard of Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
You were in Akufo-Addo's campaign in 2007. I saw you.
Yes.
Why didn't you make that argument for Aliu Mahama?
Well, let me tell you what has happened, and it's very, very important. You see, whatever had gone on, I wouldn't want to sort of go and do a post-mortem. I'm very much concerned about the exigencies of the moment, that we shouldn't go and sink millions of cedis into a campaign to elect a flag bearer who will be hated by the rest of them.
If somebody had said in 2007, let's have Aliu number 1, Akufo-Addo number 2, would you have accepted it?
Why not? What will change? At the end of the day,
Akufo-Addo would have been vice president.
Yeah, Akufo-Addo will be vice president, and when the man is out of the seat, then it becomes like, oh, let's also reward the man who partnered with him. So what is the point of the matter? In which country in the world?
But there are those who think that this issue about vice president becomes vice president and is president in waiting, we should stop that. The roles of a vice president is different from the temperament that you need for presidency.
Listen, Paul, the history of NPP should change. The history of MPP should be that it is a national party. We don't want to have give anybody an impression that we are users. Let's use a man to the point of nothingness and dump the person. This is a very competent man. He reflects the unity of the party. Let's get somebody like Alan to partner him, and the rest of it is fine. Because at the end of the day, by arithmetic, we know that it's only one person who can be the flag bearer. Are we not aware of this fact? So why?
So you are saying that if you go to the contest, there's no way any other candidate will win, Bawumia will win. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's my prediction anyway. I believe that he has the upper edge to win.
Are you announcing your vote? Because you have a vote as a member of parliament.
Well, I'm not ashamed to announce my vote, but my chief concern is the unity of the party.
What about that disadvantage factor? There's been rumored that disadvantage people are coalescing behind Alan. A disadvantage on the hill.
I'm not too sure about it, but I think I am a disadvantage boy, and I believe that he's my senior. I have so much respect for him. But for the sake of where we are going, and the fact that we have a common enemy who is also, or if you like, an opponent who wants to come and challenge us. If you want to break the 8, I believe the pair here will do it. And guess what? It is very, very important to bear in mind that that personal ambition to become a president, if it's assumed under the victory of NPP, the sacrifice is worth the while. If NPP is in opposition and you never became a president, what's the sense? And we all know that if President Kufuor era had continued with Nana Akufo-Addo, the fortunes of this country would have been different. 2 more questions. There's
another Adisadel guy on the ticket, your good friend, your mate, Kennedy Ohene Japan.
Yes.
You are not talking about him.
Well, he's not consulted me, but I have my views for him.
That he shouldn't do it?
He shouldn't go there.
Okay, I'll tell him. Last question before we go. But Atta, for all the many years that you've known me, I'm so disappointed that you have never even thought about me as president. I can run as an independent candidate, don't you think so?
Well, I don't have a sense that you want to come mainstream.
I may want to.
Your trajectory is showing me that, you are a teacher in politics. That's what you are trying to do.
Okay.
But as to go mainstream, because you've never mentioned to me in our private conversation that, first of all, let me start. This is my debut. This parliamentary seat, I want to go and contest.
Oh, you think I should start that way?
That is how you get your baptism of fire.
No, but I just want to be a minister. Alan Chamatin has never been a member of parliament.
Well, it's fine. It depends on the generosity of the president. But sometimes,
so when Bawumia and Alan get there and you become the Minister of National Security, you can recommend me for interior.
I don't know. I have one singular aim. I don't believe that, converting a position is all that a man should look for. We are in a critical moment that we need to break the 8. And that opportunity should not be squandered in what we call unbridled competition.
But is it doable, break the 8?
Oh, why not? Do you know who are, when we have the vice president now and Alan, do you know who they are going to face?
No.
I'm being educated there. They're going to face the man who is not going to test his credibility, another term.
John Dramani Mahama.
Yes. So
the 1 term.
It's just 1 term, yeah, so we can't test him. And if you look at, you do a comparative analysis, the vice president and his stature, and the former president who couldn't handle doing so. My brother.
Okay.
My brother.
Let's leave it here. Education is more important. Please.